What's up with all of y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? It's your boy, BMS, back in the building. And today, what we're here to talk about is who are the top 3 welterweights in 2019. And more specifically, March. We've seen a couple good fights this year, of top welterweights. Now, there are currently 5 welterweights champions. Now, it's hard to narrow down when you got such a pool of talent, in the welterweight division. It's not easy to pick somebody just off the cuff of, just this is the reason why, and I'm going to pick it because. Nope, intangibles have to be. And now, when I say the best, I'm not saying it's in history-wise. I'm speaking in best of, if they fought today, who would win? That's my definition of best. Not career-wise, but who is the best welterweights right now in the division? And let's go over them. We're going to start off with number 3. Number 3 right now is a veteran. He's a very old fighter. His name is Manny Pacquiao. He'll go in the number 3 spot. Now, Manny Pacquiao, the reason I have him as number 3, and you're like, well, there's 5, right? Who do you have him over? I have him over Keith Thurman right now, and I have him over Shawn Porter right now. Let's go start off with Keith Thurman. Why do I have him over Keith Thurman? Because Keith Thurman took 2 years off of the layoff. Well, he did take 2 years off, but it was for the better of his career. It was to fully heal his body of all the ailments that he'd had over the last 2 years. And I gotta take a hit for that, man. You gotta take a hit for that. I'm gonna have to take a point from that. And I'm gonna put you at the number 4 spot, and I put Shawn Porter at the number 5, of course. He's been beaten by Keith Thurman, so he's the only one that has the weakest resume, I would say. That's a champion, and he's not even a real champion because he didn't fight for it. He fought for it, but it was a vacant belt from Keith Thurman. Manny Pacquiao number 3 over Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman fought Manny Pacquiao right now today, seeing him versus Juan Josito Lopez, I saw that if you pressure him, his defense is not the best right now. And that could just be because of a 2-year layoff. I'm not going to say that skill-wise like he's never been there, but we're not talking about ever. We're talking about right now. And we saw him fight this year, Juan Josito Lopez, and of course he outboxed him throughout the thing, but Juan Josito Lopez had a couple good moments. And another thing is when Keith Thurman actually gets hurt, he doesn't do the most smartest thing. He puts his hands down for some reason. He starts running away. Why do you put your hands down? He tries to keep your hands up the whole time, because he got caught a couple times. Like 3 or 4 times, where if that was Earl Spence hitting you, you might not be standing. Number 2 on the list, I'm going to go with Earl Spence Jr. And everybody's like, what? Earl Spence number 2? I got to know who's number 1. Let's talk about Earl Spence. Earl Spence just fought Mikey Garcia. Now, to me, I think he's getting a little bit too much praise for it. That's my opinion. I mean, it was a great win. It was a outboxing win, which I did not expect Earl Spence to do. I did not expect Earl Spence to outbox somebody because we haven't seen it before. All we see Earl Spence do is, become a body snatcher and try to dictate whatever you're doing and not let you get off the ropes. And we didn't see that this time. We saw Earl Spence actually stay in the middle of the ring. We saw Earl Spence use his jab. And we've seen Earl Spence use his distance and his arm, his length, and his speed to his advantage against Mikey Garcia. Something that we didn't expect. He showed us a new wrinkle in his game. I applaud you for that, young sir. Now let's get to this number 1. This number 1 guy is somebody you can see specialness in. You see a super high level of talent, you know. Not the biggest guy, but it's my man, Bud Crawford. Terrence Bud Crawford at my number one. I say he's the best because of the intangibles that he has, skill-wise. Number one skill-wise out of everyone. He's not the most powerful, but it's just his skill in boxing and his speed alone that just makes him such a crazy threat to me. And I feel that, you know, that's what it is right now. And I feel that he's definitely my pick. If I had to pick somebody to fight Earl Spence Jr. and win right now, it would be Bud Crawford. You know, that's it. That's my list. Guys, comment, subscribe. No, comment first, then subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. I want to know what your top 3 list is. This is what I want this whole comment section to be about. This is it. I want you guys to comment on your top 3, and I will go over every single comment. I swear to you, I will. Thank you guys, and this has been the Open Onion Opinion. Ciao.